おじさんはどこ？トルコ？トルコなんでタイがありがとう。
ブルガリで検索してる。
あ、そうなの？だってそっちトルコじゃん。
昔はここ14年ケバブ。
マジで？
今年はママに食いたい。
あとでケバブ食べます。ケバブ食べたい。頼んだ？いや、俺は頼んだんだけど、彼女まだ。
空心菜は？
空心菜
も美味しいよ。あとこれも美味しい。小籠包超うまいよ。台湾料理。
小籠包
は台湾。
啊，红豆？台湾籍？啊，香港人？香港籍？這個，好啊，結果咧我哋坐水咧，因為今日揸車嘅關係咧，我哋飲呢個無糖冇卡路里，跟住之後呢一個係 non-alcohol 嘅啤酒，唯有係咁樣咯。紅豆。等下我今日完全係海邊試樣咯，着住件夏威夷恤，跟住之後佢又包我哋自己嘅帽。之前有嗰個廣告咧話，喂，頂帽上面個 logo 好大個喎。呢個因為咧係 sample 嚟嘅，我哋之後咧係會再改嘅，所有嘢都係會。咁啊，去到10月中咗咧，我應該可以俾大家睇到一個咧，我哋實際到時我哋出嘅嗰頂帽，呢個係會細大概一半左右個 logo。係啊，我哋而家食緊呢個位咧係呢一個嘅泰國村，咁啊見到咧。佢全部都係啲泰國料理嚟，呢度全部都係。今日好有趣嘅地方係咧，呢度個鋪頭個老闆咧係台灣人嚟嘅，跟住之後頭先嗰個咧喺度鬧我哋喺度食嘢嗰個咧係土耳其人嚟嘅，跟住喺鋪頭攤板裏邊嘅咧係日本人，好好笑。
じっくりと流せるでしょうか。流れを変える。この時間
とどめさしたらおごってやるよ。
よーし。これで
まだ半年ぐらい。
データ適合。
だって20年前から日本にいたから。
ビンゴ。
でも実際来たのは半年前。
じゃあこれで。
これ俺のか。おじさん日本人？
大できそうね。
日本人？
それいいんだよ。頼んだよ。仕留めなさい。
もっといいのはないいのあるじゃんか。
仕留めなさい。あら。
言われるまでもない。ハーブだから4分の1か。
実行ができるでしょ。才蔵、やってちょうだい。大できそうね。才蔵、やってちょうだい。
この国籍関係がここ国籍関係はすごい。インターナショナルシティですごい。それはどうだ。
値上げしないである。愛を名のもとに。
我呢一個咧泰式豬肉蛋飯。係啊，日本咧已經係咁喺度食呢一啲嘅日本嘢嘛。我想食東南亞嘢好耐啊，所以我好快咧就要揾多一日咧，我要去翻之前我哋介紹過嗰個地方咧，去到食呢個越南嘢，因為佢呢個海邊有泰國嘢食咧就太好。其中一樣嘢咧，日本咧好難食到嘅就係燒苗米。日本米咧係圓形噶嘛，泰國米啦之類咧係長條形噶嘛。喺日本係難買咯，唔係買唔到，但係難買啲咯。呢一個係我近排喺日本食過嘅東南亞嘢泰國嘢裏邊咧，都算好正宗嘅。じゃあ来年また来る。8月31日まででしょ。じゃあ来年また来ます。いけるはずだ。来年またいる？来年またいる？じゃあ来年また来る。
一気に決めるわ。誰に言ってるの？
好啦，咁我哋食完飯咧，而家就過翻去頭先 A 嘅嗰一個鋪頭度去飲嗰啲嘢。因為今日咧天氣真係麻麻怪，大家想睇靚女應該都有好多靚女嘅，咁但係咧大家就唔好期待太多啦。呢個係一個靚女。就等啦。佢呢度雖然其中一個鋪頭啦，咁但係咧佢而家都好咧。都仲係有呢啲唔俾人哋露出佢嘅紋身嘅呢啲規矩喺度嘅，咁呢度係有咯。他就攞出件事，他想邊都入れてみ始めた。みんな入ってない。確かに。海に入りたい。水温調査。
体勢を立て直す。
それは自分たちに決まってるでしょ。君がさ、香港のそういう中国からのお母さんがさ、水着持ってないのにちょっとだけ 海に入って橋を洗うみたいな感じの。
当然の結果だね。
俺はもうここまでです。
スープです。
どうぞ。我马起来了。哇，真係中國大媽，中國大媽影相團。
この戦況を維持する。
はい。呢個叫これがいい。でそれで中の人を消したらいい写真になると思う。佢呢度海灘呢啲沙咧係黑黑地嘅。灰灰地黑黑地，香港嘅海灘呢啲沙咧係淺啡色噶嘛，日本嘅海灘呢啲沙咧係深灰灰地。反而大家就迷惘緊，究竟我哋係去嗰邊嘅 Apex Beach Paradise 啦，還是去右邊 Quicksilver 開嘅餐廳咧？嗱呢邊都冇人嘅喂。Quicksilver 係冇人嘅喎，但係 Apex 咧係坐滿晒人嘅咯，係點解？好啦，咁我哋而家咧，結果我哋坐咗喺個Quicksilver 嘅餐廳 area 度，喺我邊度飲埋杯嘢，應該其實都差唔多翻去，因為咧我哋喺呢一度揸車翻屋企咧，大概要個半鐘頭。飲埋杯嘢，咁我哋4個鐘走啦，翻到去都6點鐘啦，剛剛好晚飯時間。
この力に見れている。
女子高生がそのまま
それだそれだ。
跟住咧，嗱我哋呢度呢一欄咧咁有多個啦。其實喺好遠嘅嗰一邊咧，都係呢一啲嘅海之家嘅鋪頭嚟，去到好遠嗰一邊。跟住一路兜翻嚟嗰邊咧，頭先我哋行到最遠嗰邊咧就係太過去嗰度啦。咁所以其實佢呢一個位咧係有好多鋪頭嘅，同埋呢個只係其中一個海岸。再遠啲咧，去到嗰邊過咗冰島之後咧，咁嗰邊有另一個海岸啦。跟住之後去到嗰邊咧，兜過咗嗰邊個灣之後咧，後邊係多啲島，跟住左邊亦都有2、3個沙灘喺度嘅。咁所以呢度其實咧係有好大量嘅沙灘啦，同埋有好多呢啲海之家。我哋今日咧只係去咗其中嘅一小橛嘅啫。哇！我哋咧飲完嘢準備走啦，跟住呢間鋪都好笑咯。有飲過嘢有食過嘢咧，其實可以免費拎一支嘅一啲沖涼液或者西游水酒咯。日本同美國相同過運。そうだよね。俺たち飲み物1個しか飲んでないからね。でそれでこの好啦，我哋而家咧翻去攞車，跟住之後咧，我想去呢一個鎌倉車站前面咧。呢一個嘅海灘有一樣嘢好就係咧，佢係有地下停車場嘅。裏邊係可以停到我諗200架車、300架車咗咯。咁所以如果大家咧嚟旅行係揸車自駕遊嘅話咧，係有地下停車場咧係可以停車嘅。咁你都係停咗喺裏邊。我哋去得過海灘咧，咁翻去之前咧，咁順便喺鎌倉車站前邊嘅商店街嗰度咧。咁就諗住喺度買啲嘢啦，咪買餅乾、曲奇餅咁咪我都買，喺個小區前面嗰啲餅，勁大個口罩笠住。係啦，咁前面呢一個咧，直行去嗰邊咧，就係呢一個嘅白雲啫。咁但係我哋今日咧就唔去個廟度啦，因為我哋係去買嘢嘅啫嘛。呢一間就係嚟到鎌倉點可以唔嚟買嘢嘅鳩濕嚟，鳩。黑州濕佢嚟，即係白鴿啊！黑代即係白鴿啊，鳩即係白鴿。其實好似唔係讀鳩，好似讀溝，係溝咯，唔係鳩。嗰陣黑代即係白鴿，鳩即係跟住。其實好似唔係讀鳩，好似讀叫做係溝咯，唔係鳩。好啦 ，end up 咧，我哋最終咧，我哋係買咗2盒嘢，一個咧係8塊嘅咕咕咕餅乾啦，係啦，咁佢裏邊咧就係有咁樣嘅。8塊嘅餅乾裏邊啦，咕咕咕餅乾。佢味道咧同香港食嗰啲咧餅乾仔咧差唔多，係用咕咕咕有餅乾。我知。佢嗰個餅乾罐咧同啲黃色嗰個咧，住喺神奈川嘅人裏邊咧。即係阿叔阿婆屋企咧，係一定會有個餅乾罐，即係等我哋喺香港大家就會有個藍罐咁樣咯，或者有啲月餅罐咁樣。 大家都一定會有噶嘛，係咪？好啦，我哋而家身處嘅位置咧，係呢一個鎌倉車站前嘅商店街小丁通。我哋喺呢度咧，一個圈去神社嗰邊兜個圈咧，大家入去買啦，咪就咁行街買嘢，我係入咗嚟。咁啊兜到咁樣行個圈，跟住之後去完神社前面，再行埋神社前面條路，落翻去停車場攞車，跟住翻屋企。呢個新店街咧，我以前咧我嚟過一次嘅，咁但係咧已經係好多，起碼都17、18年前啦，差唔多我21歲嘅時候，好多都已經唔記得晒啦。
もう終わりか。
縮個陣咯，縮個陣あったんだよね。俺やってたんだよね。君やったんだよね。食事に行ってなんか同じ席に座ってたんだよね。そうそうそうそうそうそうそう。勝手に。チャンスチャンスチャンス。これ何？なんかさ、この商店街はさ、なんか食べ歩きっていうものが多いんだよね。っていうか葉山牛、さっきも葉山牛の店あったんだけど、葉山牛ってどこの店？神奈川。
これでいい毎度
牛がいい。すごいね。むっちゃ遠いね。ちょっと待って、あそこじゃないの？階段登るの？太遠啦，因為有心就得啦。好，慢咧，係，快嚟咧。好啦，咁我哋而家咧沿住中間呢一條路行翻嚟頭先我哋停車個位，跟住之後咧就翻屋企啦。而家下晝5點半鐘，我揸個半鐘頭車翻屋企，都唔係好遠啫，個半鐘頭。其實同香港由最北去最南差唔多啦，我諗應該。翻啱啊！咁呢個咧。係都算叫做半日常影片，希望大家會中意。如果大家中意嘅話，有冇記得幫我睇啦？有咩見下面嚟到講，咁我哋咧下條片再大機會睇先，拜拜。
これでいいんだな毎度
Otherwise, expose 3 hair loss myths. Don't scare it. Myth 1. Hair loss cannot be stopped or reversed. Fact. Prevented with 4 words. Manual hair loss treatment. Effective in 94% of men. Myth number 2. Hair loss treatments cost too much. Fact. Manual plans actually start with £50 a month. Manual offer money back guarantee. You can use that peace of mind with some results. Myth number 3. It can take a lifetime to see results. Results differ from person to person. Some people see results after 3 to 6 months. But the longer you take the treatment, the better the results will be.
壊すなよ
Annual treatments work, guys. And you can get 50% off your first order today.
今日も可愛いわね書いとるわよ毎度どうも書いとるわよ書いとるわよ書いとる毎度どうもまだあるかしらまだあるかしら
皆さん誕生日はバーベキューいいね仲間とバーベキュー
っていうかさ、みんなのアイドル K がさ、
それでいい
出演してないの2年間3年間で
何があったの
一つ目になった一つ目になった
だってさ動画がさ出るたびに必ずコメント欄でケイちゃんどうなったケイちゃんどうなったみたいないまだに
そうだよ
そうだよ
本之后都没有那 K
それで毎度どうも
一般人は一般人は真的
それでいいのね毎度どうもまた来るのよ
毎回動画が出るたびに必ず1個か2個はケイちゃんはケイちゃんはっていうそう
好啦，全世界咧都就嚟會開關嘅，可以俾大家去旅行啦。但係大家喺再開始去旅行之前，上網 book 酒店，唔知大家知唔知道咧？其實有一啲咧更加之平嘅方法，而嗰個平嘅方法就係利用呢一個嘅國別嘅 兩日咧自己嘗試去嚟多 VPN 咧，去到上網去到 book 日本嘅酒店，跟住之後發現咧，只要大家用 VPN 連去呢一個嘅南美洲，譬如話巴西咁樣咧，喺巴西度上呢個 Skyscanner 去到揾呢一個嘅日本酒店嘅時候咧，係相比喺香港去到揾日本酒店咧，係會平少少嘅。雖然嗰個價錢分別咧就唔係話十分少食多嘛，咁所以咧佢每日平少少，只要你住嘅日數夠長嘅話咧，其實計翻落嚟咧，其實都可以揸成幾百蚊嘅。而家大家只要利用我優惠碼 Hungry 去到登記使用呢個 NordVPN 嘅話，
いただき
Yes, I'm ready.
ごゆっくりどうぞ。
Are you sure this still exist? It does. It's not medieval portal.
It's not medieval, and it does exist, and it existed in
それでいいスマイルありがとうございます。
the early 2000s. Like, you can find it.
それでいいスマイルありがとうございます。それでいい毎度ありがとうございます。
Is it
それでいい毎度ありがとうございます。
version of a meat grinder?
No, it's not. This is a pencil sharpener.
What?
It's a pencil sharpener that you would find in every single classroom. Every classroom. Primary school, even middle school. Yeah, like every single school used to have one of these in every classroom. Do you know what that is?
Okay, that's really cool.
他に何かありますか？またお越しくださいませ。
Mini recorder?
It's not.
It's got a record button! What is it? Oh no!
知って
What
る？
is it?
Okay, I will tell you what it is. It's called a pager. Do you know what a pager is?
No.
Do you understand that there was a point in time in human society before cell phones existed?
お願いよ。
A pager existed.
Can I be honest? I've never crossed my mind.
A pager existed like right before cell phones.
Oh!
It has like reception and it works wirelessly, kind of like the way that the cell phone does, right? So you punch in the number of the pager, and it would call the pager, and then once it was connected, you could punch in more numbers, right? And usually you would punch in the number of the phone that you were calling from. You'd get the phone number on that dial, and it was like, okay, someone is paging me. They want to talk to me. They would go to the nearest phone, and they would call that number and call back the person that tried to call them, and then they would do their phone punch.
Okay.
Yeah, there was like...
I don't know if it's coming across, but I'm so confused right now.
Wait. Did you not understand the purpose of the pager? Like, just that...
I did unless you, if someone was calling you.
A pager is like a machine that receives text messages. You can't send them, but you can receive text messages, right? Instead of text messages, it's just numbers. Like, you can't send letters, it's just numbers. So it's like a text message receiving device that only receives numbers.
Why wouldn't they just call me through it? Wait, hold on. Need to think before I speak. Okay, that's... Wait a second.
Why would we call it We got her! She completely has no idea the content of the pagers. We got her. Got it.
またのお越しを。
I forgot.
I know what that is.
Oh, yeah,
I know what that is.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Alright.
Is that the old window opener in cars?
Yes.
How you open a
Yep.
window?
You know what? I was...
a second?
Yeah.
I have to think for a second, but now I know what that is.
Yeah, people use that to roll up their windows. That's the concept of rolling up a window, right?
Wait, it is?
Like, do you know that phrase, like, roll up the windows?
Is that where it comes from?
It comes from this, like, you used to have to roll up a window by hand, instead of, like, pushing a button and then it goes up. Like, you're not rolling it up, right? You just push a button and the window opens. It's like, instead of saying, like, open or close the window, right? Always like that, you have to roll it up and down.
Oh, that's where it comes from? Oh, right. Okay.
My last one is not an audio.
次の子よしここはお前の出番だ。分かった。
決めちゃっていいよ。
一気に決めるわ。誰であろうと。まだこれからよ。
You know what that is?
邪魔をしない。
Obviously, the first part was like that's the thing where you dial it over, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what the rest of the sound is. It sounds functioning. What?
It's not a phone.
Nanda.
Like you say, it's something. It's not a phone. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
That was definitely a dial sound.
Yes.
You heard the numbers at the front. Okay. I don't know what it is. Yeah.
Give up.
I don't know what it is.
Have you ever had dial-up internet? Have you ever heard that phrase?
No.
Only had broadband internet, like DSL, cable. Okay.
You can have Wi-Fi.
Fast internet. Only ever had fast internet.
Sure.
Okay. In the infancy of the internet, when first got into it, there was only dial-up. And how it works was
もっと
you
楽
had
し
to
ま
have
せ
a
てよ。
56K modem in your computer, and then you use a telephone cable to connect the modem to the telephone plug in the wall, right? And then you would use the internet through that. And it was extremely slow and unstable. And when you wanted to connect to the internet, you basically had to tell your computer to make quote-unquote a phone call, and it would make that noise to boot up the modem and connect to the internet. And on top of that, because you're using the phone line in your house, if somebody picked up the phone to call someone, those couldn't interact together. So you can get kicked off the internet. It's called
Telling me people use it.
私も
phone line. Yeah. And every time you look,
立ちはだかるなら容赦は
the
しない
phone doesn't have internet. No, it's not connected to any phone. It's connected to the phone outlet, a plug in the wall that you plug a phone into, right? And there's no
Isn't that
phone.
just a PowerPoint plug?
発見しました。敵出現。
It always, that's the trademark noise.
反応が消
Logging
失し
on.
ました。 敵
It's
出
dial-up
現。
internet. Yeah.
反応が消失しました。
さっさと決めるよ。任せて。防げないよ
Yeah.
ね。
Yeah.
この程度ならそうだ
それいいね。
足んないのね。
敵出現。反応が消失しました。
間抜けな顔してるぜ。最初は任せたぞ。
じゃあこれで。これは効くでしょ。なんだ、もう終わり？
敵出現。反応が消失しました。 スカウトできます。敵へ出現反応が消失しました。見つかりました。
この戦況を維持する。よし、後ろに控えてるぞ。
防げないよね。
私まで回さないでよ。
俺は休んでていいか。
さあ、お仕置きを始めましょう。それでいこう。
一気にやっちゃ
え。やるか。
期待できそうね、サイゾー。任せるわ。どうして邪魔をするんだ。
So, I'm a boomer. I know a lot of old stuff, like eldritch knowledge from the ancient times. And then my people have said that my complete opposite Nicholas and I, right? No. Yeah.
I think I'm a... Okay, well, first of all, I don't go around just saying, hello, I'm a Zuma. But, I would think that I don't have a lot of knowledge in a lot of areas, so...
Okay.
Maybe I'm just... Yeah. But I will do the role of Zuma today.
Among like overseas holoprobe, the Zuma.
That is true. I mean, this is because, I'm actually 12.
Yes.
Take that and just run with it, that I'm a Zuma.
I've actually heard that before. It is because here, right? Am I correct? Is that the...
No, I'm 12. Forever.
I actually didn't know. Because I know your birthday.
Yeah.
And then I assume the 12 thing is just like, you know, a leap year every 4 years, so it's just like you're actually...
Oh! What? I'm actually what?
You're actually...
反応が消失しました。敵へ出現。
No, I'm forever 12. What are you talking about? Oi, oi, oi.
反応が消失しました。
Is the boomer calling me old? Excuse me? No, I'm 12. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yes. So...
Can it 12?
Isn't the temple service technically 13? I'm actually 12 and a half. I'm actually 12 and a half, so if I'm round up.
冒険するのも悪くはねえぜ。
Round up, you know.
勝てるぜ。
それでいくの。やることは分かってるわね。
聞くかわからないよ。
Anyway, welcome to Boomer Versus Zuma, everyone. Is it a quiz? What is this?
So I think we have images and such. Most of it, and then I will show it, and then we'll have like a set amount of time, 10 minutes or so to look it over and try to understand what it is. And I think we will allow you guys to, right, like if you look at the context and be like, what is this? And if you're close enough, I feel like we're both pretty charitable. Like we're both on the end of the spectrum. Like, so we'll just be like, okay, you're close enough. I'll give you that. And even if you're not like, if you don't know exactly what that it is, there's no way to be spot on. But if you're like kind of close,
That's so what?
もっと楽しませてよ。
You think I'm gonna let you have an easy win? Hell no!
Because I feel like I'm kind of.
You think I was gonna give you
No
pity
charity?
points? No, hell
charitable?
no!
Wow. Okay, I think I'm going to smack that. Well, I have to stick to my character settings, so I think I will. If you're close enough, I'll be like, okay, I'll give you that one. You don't have to. Obviously,
Okay.
you're the senpai. You could be like, no.
Yes.
I might lose it. Okay, I'm a little bit confident. But anyways, what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna go back and forth.
Wait.
Oh,
Yes, sorry, Nike. I just have a question, but
Yes.
continue explaining.
Okay.
My
I'll
brain doesn't work.
okay. I'll explain it real quick. So we're gonna go back and forth. Unfortunately, Heiko Senpai did not send me the files, the images for it, because it would be cheating if I uploaded them from my OBS. So Heiko Senpai will send me the thing that I need to do. I will download it, upload it into my OBS scene, and show it, and then it'll be even, because there's no way she hasn't seen my stuff. I shouldn't have seen her stuff. So I think it's the only way to do it fair. And it might take like 30 seconds to a minute for me to set it up on my OBS. So I think there's patient. And yeah, we're just gonna go back and forth. We have 8 pieces of Zoomer versus Boomer culture, and then the person that has less in the end loses. And then I think we're gonna do like a box game, right? Like,
Yes.
Yeah. We'll decide that before we start.
Yeah. I was, to warm up. I was just gonna ask, can you please explain what your stream title is?
What's my stream?
I don't understand.
Hold on. I actually, because I kind of like, no-brain my stream title. My manager.
I'll be honest, I opened up yesterday and I saw the waiting room, and then I thought you had copy-pasted or like reused your settings and you just forgot to change the title. I don't understand.
Okay, no items, box only, final destination. That's what you're asking about, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I actually completely forgot. Okay, so I'll just explain it to you. Do you know about the Smash Brothers franchise, the video game franchise, Smash Brothers?
Yes.
Okay. I think it was the most competitive one. There was a Smash Brothers version. I don't know where it was because I wasn't that big Smash too much. A little bit. I think it was Smash Brothers Melee. But it was a Smash Brothers game, right? And it was there was a very, very fleshed out competitive scene for it. And the people that were really sweaty in the Smash Brothers Melee game, they wanted to remove all, like, blocking. There's a lot of blocking in Smash Brothers, right? Like, you can get, like, items and stuff like that. So, the idea is just like a challenge statement from a really sweaty Smash Brothers. Like, if they wanted to play against you in Smash Brothers to prove that they're better than you in the game, they would be like, no items, box only, final destination, and then you would play each other on the most boring, like, settings to prove, like, who had the better, like, which is better in the game. And it became a meme. You're making fun of people that do that. Yeah.
Oh. -1 bay! No, that was a practice round! That doesn't count!
敵さんもビビってるし。
止めなさい。アロー。
見れる。
And it doesn't count.
It doesn't count! Okay, thank you very
Confidence is
much.
surging, everybody. I think I might be able to pull out a victory. Confidence is surging.
ショーを始めるぜ。
Let's just have like a fight.
Okay.
いや、リケルも。
We were actually talking about Lego setting up. Are you confident in your trolling game?
No, I'm probably going to lose this troll. It's like, I feel bad.
Does it run? Is it really
Like
bad?
grandfather, like grandchild. See, this is why I was assuming that we would show each other mercy, right? No? It just makes sense as far as it goes. No?
That doesn't make sense.
Well.
One
Anyway,
random tweet.
one random tweet? Oh, the tweet bots game. I like that.
Oh, can you do the tweet?
I don't know if I
Once
can.
again?
If I win, I don't know if I can.
痛みを望むのですか。
Okay, I have an idea. Because we're both bad at it, why don't we swap it around? Like the winner. The winner has to.
Win! I'm so bad!
No, the winner has to get trolled, right?
Oh, the winner has to get trolled?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Like usually the loser gets trolled, but now the winner gets.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like I would rather win and you force me to tweet something that trolls me, then I don't have to think of anything that's like potentially mean or whatever, right? Yeah, everybody's like, Nani, that's not how it works. Don't do it. Yeah, but like I would honestly like in a hypothetical situation where I win, I wouldn't want to write anything on your Twitter. So I would rather force you to troll me and say, haha, it's good to be.
Yeah, you can break how bad the other person's trolling is.
Yeah. And then if you win, I have to think of a tweet to troll you, and then everybody knows how lame I am, right?
Yeah, that's a big brain. Okay, that works.
That's possible. Like a reverse, like, tweet possible.
Okay, sound good?
Okay, I'll start it off.
Is it
image? Are you ready?
Is it image? Okay, ready?
Okay, here we go.
誰も失わないために
141 ID. Okay. Boom.
Shut up! Oh my god!
これこそが私の役割です
I knew it! What is it? You don't have to give me the name, just tell me what, like, you can just tell me.
Tamagotchi, is that the name?
There you go, you got the name.
Yeah. Okay. I always wanted one, but I never it blew my mind that you could take care of a pet and like clean up his food so easily by 3 buttons.
Yeah. I was thinking this, I started off with number 1, I should go with it. And I thought that even if you didn't know what this was, because this is the precursor, after Tamagotchi, Digimon became like thing. And I was thinking like, Neko Senpai would probably know Digimon. And Digimon was basically a Tamagotchi that like, you could like connect the two little things. There's a little connector and you could make them fight against each other. I don't know if you did this.
Really?
It's like, it was a direct descendant of the Tamagotchi. It's like a Tamagotchi with a little like connector on the end. Yeah. So I was gonna say like, I honestly didn't expect you to know the name, so like, who knows? But if you were like, it's like a Digimon, it's like a Digimon, I would have given you Digimon.
Oh! I don't even know Digimon at all, so yeah, I wouldn't have said Digimon.
I'm almost certain that you played a Digimon game on stream.
Oh yeah, that was the first time I've ever played Digimon, or like, understood what was experienced Digimon.
So what you're saying is if I showed you like a generous one Digimon thing, which was square. Well, I mean, this is the one that's like, I feel bad because my like most of my stuff is from like 1989.
I see.
Yeah,
I see.
Okay, your turn. That is one.
My turn?
Yeah.
Okay, one for me. We need to keep points. Chat, help us keep points.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, my first one is also a pretty easy one.
Okay.
There's no way you don't know this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Starting easy.
Yes.
I think this exposes what my thought was. Because there was a genuine like 3 seconds that I think I was like, I don't know if you actually noticed.
I know this. Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Okay,
so I think
that's not easy. Okay.
You keep saying like, Jefferson.
ショーを始めるぜ。今までのネタを見て。
鍵蹴るわね。逃げられないわよ。
Okay. So, flossing. It's a dance, right? It's a dance, and you want me to describe it, or is that enough that I know? Okay, so it's like you got your hands straight out, and you're moving them back and forth behind your hips, and you're moving like left and right, and it's like you're basically like a tooth that's being flossed, right? Like your body is a tooth, and your hands are like flossing, right? Like that's what it looks like. I don't know if that's actually why it's called flossing. I just know that's what it looks like, and it's like your hands are like going back and forth like over your body, right?
I don't know why I thought you wouldn't know. There was a genuine doubt. You wouldn't know the name, but you might know the dance if you saw it. Like you recognize it, but you don't know the name.
Yeah.
敵さんもビビってる
Actually,
ぜ
I like it.
じゃあはいとなれ
You watch anime? If you watch it. Have you watched Yoko's Metal?
それ
No, I
Oh
haven't.
yeah, watch it. There's like the main
後
villain.
悔したのは最
The
悪
main villain does like the flossy motion. Like he does it in one scene. And it became a meme for that anime. And that's how I figured out about flossy. And his name is Inosuke. He does like a weird like thing where his arms are like rigid, like back and forth. And then people made like weird images of it. And it's like, oh, he's flossy. Inosuke is flossy. So I looked it up and it's okay, that's a floss.
I felt that, you know, you just doing it on It was a very stream line. I felt that was cool.
I know a fair amount of like super dance.
I see. I see.
I hope this load up. It's not loaded.
体勢を立て直す
I'll take the win if they like get one. Yeah, okay. So 1-1 so far.
で
Right?
しょ
Okay, okay.
Okay, you ready for number 2?
Yes.
Okay, number 2 starting now.
こっからだろ
Do you know what that is?
データは欲しいけど
慎重さが必要に
だろうぜ
New context clues.
まずはどうす
効果的ね
I made sure to add a lot of context to it so you know like what it gets.
姿勢はやってくれるか逃げられないわよ
There's a white voice in the classroom.
Should I answer that? I think I'll do my mouth.
邪魔をしないで突撃
Is this like? Is it like a is it like a device you put something to magnify something on and then it Wait, okay.
Its purpose is not to magnify.
狙いが甘いぜ
You're kind of on the right track.
絶対によーし
それ
It's
が
a
いい
very specific purpose, and if you get it, then I'll be able to. Like you're on the right track, but not fun. Like you end it there, like I would say that's not fun.
Okay. So there's a light shining down and there's something that shoots up.
Yes. I'm not looking at chat, but I can imagine you know what you're saying.
Oh, wait, is it a projector?
Yeah, it's okay. You got it. Okay.
Is it? Yeah.
It's a projector. All right, 2 out of 8.
Hey, very nice. Oh my god.
So yeah, have you seen one? Like, do you know? Have you ever seen one in action? You just know from like context. Yeah, it's definitely a
Yeah,
classroom. And you can see the little like slides, right? Do you see the?
Is this a slide? Oh, that's a slide. I didn't see that. No, I was trying to figure out what
様
that
の
thing on
廃
the
業だ
top
なんて
is.
残念
Yeah.
Because it was just
いい
like
ね
a
勘弁
magnifying.
してちょっとじゃな
It have that at the top. It also
Yeah.
has a really bright
お
light.
疲
The thing at the
れ
top is a mirror, and it
Oh.
shines light from the bottom through a clear piece of like plastic that you can write on, and then it hits the mirror, and then it gets projected out onto a big screen. It's like a screen projector. And so like in the olden days when you were taking a class, and I double checked to make sure this was a thing in like your area, like classrooms
Right.
used to have this, so it's not just
Oh, okay.
so like a math teacher would be like solving math problems, and to get the whole classroom to see like what they were doing, like 1 + 1 equals like question mark, and then
Well, why wouldn't you just use the whiteboard then?
you could use the whiteboard, but this was generally like quicker, and also just for a lot of reasons, right? Like the teacher could just sit at this projector and write while they were doing it.
Oh.
Or if you wanted to give a presentation, you could also give a presentation with
24 区
slides.
都庁ビルでの戦いで生き残ったアイオンは私だけだった
It's like a
フィグに統合されたアイオン
an
は
analog PowerPoint
フィグと
presentation.
共にこの街の誇りっぽい
You
夜
got
風
the
が
slides like pre-prepared. It's like analog PowerPoint. You
ク
got
リ
like
スマスの
slides.
飾りみたいに
Yeah,
チカチカ
yeah.
光
There was a lot
る
of
コアデ
reasons
ー
to
タ
do
で
stuff
本を
like
残
this.
して
It was in almost every single classroom, and then it basically.
あの日以来私はアクシスに足を
Well,
踏み
like
入れていない
classrooms.
フランマンのいないあの場所に行くのは
Yes.
ちょっと辛い
Yeah.
Yeah.
それに
Hey, I still got it! Oh,
いくら
good!
コアデータ
This is a curveball. I threw like a little bit more difficult one because this one was spaced out like early mid 2000s. They were still in
アイオン
classrooms
を復
around
元する
then,
力
but
なんてないし
they
ね
weren't being used as much. They were used a lot
ア
in
イ
the
オンと
90s.
してのアイデンティ
Oh,
ティのほとんどを
And
失い
80s.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
かといって人
Okay,
で
so
もない
two out of 8. Uh-oh.
なんとも中途半端なところに
Got it!
取り残されてしまったものだと我ながら思
Okay,
う
this is the next one. Hi.
でもそんな私がだからこそできることだってあるんじゃないかな いつか人の知
I
性
had
が
two
十
very
分に育
kind
った時
fellow crew members
にもう一
help
度アイオンは
draw
現れ
some
る
of these.
私は信じている
Why are you
その
silent?
時に
Why
人
does it
間
always
たちのありのままの
Nice.
姿を
Okay. I gotta think. I had to ask someone to help draw some of these because it's.
きっと
Well,
私の
I
す
don't
べ
know how to
きこと
explain it. So what I've done is
だからその
this
日まで
one that Vesper is showing on stream was kindly drawn by Zeta. Thank you very much, Zeta. I love you.
あいつらみ
But
たい
I'm also sending a screenshot of like the real thing to Vesper as well.
I
にいつかもう一度フィグに出会うその日まで
yeah, show me the image. Oh wait, hold on. It's gonna have its. It has a name, right? So it's fine.
Yay!
No, it tells me what it is.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, there's no way I'm gonna got this. I'm gonna guess. Okay, so I'll just give you my guess.
Right.
If you look at it, it's got like. Okay, this is what I would have guessed.
Okay.
Because you can clearly see the little like roller inside. I would have guessed
Yes.
it's like big enough to sit on, and you like it's like a slip and slide thing, like if we could push it.
Oh, right.
What it is, it's like like I would have guessed like a pad to sit on, like a seat pad.
A seat pad, right?
Yeah, but it's like pocket toy. I don't know. Yeah. How big is it? Like I lost. I'll take a loss. Like I have no idea what this is.
Yeah. Okay. I was stupid and I sent a screenshot of someone actually used it. Anyway, so it's a modern interpretation of something like a fidget spinner. It's for people who are like visually good because I originally put fidget spinner, but I thought that might be too easy, so I changed it to a more modern version.
Yeah.
It's pretty much a piece of silicon, and then it has just a bubble, and then you just press it, and it goes to the other side, and when you pop all the bubbles, you flip it around, and you just...
How big is it?
Oh, so if you look at the photo, that's pretty much how big it is. It comes in different sizes.
Oh,
Normally it's like two hands. It's not that big. It can be really big. Depends, how big you get it.
It's hard. Plastic on the inside.
It's silicon. Like the entire thing is just silicon. Yeah.
To me, this looked like a cushion. Because the edge, it doesn't look like a raised edge. It looks like the edge of a cushion.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, this is something that we see for a lot of people who have stress. Not only they say stress relief. It's very satisfying to pop the bubble, and then you just flip it over and do it again.
Oh no, I'm behind. I'll take the loss on this one. I actually have no idea. Like, I've never seen it. I think the last this style of thing that I've seen is like the actual fidget spinner where it's like 3 prongs and then like it just spins in your head. That's the last thing I've seen of stuff like this, yeah.
The fidget spinner.
I never did, but I had a family member that like did it. So like I very much know what it is, and they collected a whole bunch of them. So like anytime I visited them, I would bring them like the interesting colored one, and it was easy. It's not that expensive. It's just a family member had it.
Not that expensive. Okay.
It's just not that expensive, right?
Because you're trying to get.
Yeah, I mean you could get like super expensive ones, but I never got like
Right.
Yeah. But this, I'll take the loss on it. Just go ahead.
You're looking good for friends.
Moving on to number 3.
Okay, moving on. I gotta be careful not to be stupid in the screenshot. Okay.
Yeah, are you gonna go back and like?
I need to re-figure out what I want.
Do a bit of cropping and like the image that you sent me says fidget toy HM fish pop bubble fidget sensory toy bubble popper anxiety relief autism toy silicone fidget toy for ADD and it's like okay I know exactly what it is now. It's like,
未知の悪魔が生まれそうだ。好みを述べるがいい。さあ、選択の時間だ。
I'll take the L on that because there's no way that I would guess it. I would have guessed cushion. Just
Okay.
Okay. All right. Are you ready for number 3?
Shut
up! No. Senpai does not lose a point. I'll own up that like logically I would have guessed that like even through context. Okay. Number 3.
Okay.
Ready?
また来るがよ。
Ready.
どの演目を望むのだ。さあ、選択のこの悪魔がどのスキルを引き継ぐ心の準備はできたか。
Time for the counter attack.
Are you sure this is? Does this still exist?
It does.
It does?
It does.
Are you sure it's not some medieval culture?
It's not medieval, and it
こ
does
の
exist,
悪
and
魔
it
が本
existed
当
in
にどのスキルを引き継ぐ心の準備はでき
It's out of use. It's not really like practical anymore for a lot of reasons, but up until like the early 2000s, like, you could find it. Yeah. And I'm not
たか。こ
gonna
の
tell you
悪
where
魔
you
ど
would find
の
it.
スキルを引き継ぐんだ。心の準備はできたか。
I'm gonna guess. Is it an olden version of a meat grinder?
No, it's not. So you're not even
What
close.
else?
There's no way to think. Well, you know, think about it.
Well, I mean, I already guessed.
You
That's
already
what I
guessed.
guessed. That's the immediate thing I thought of. I saw
Yeah.
the handle,
Yeah.
この
and I
悪
think
魔
I
が
see like a
ど
little
のスキ
circle
ル
thing
を
at
引
the
き
front.
継
So I
ぐ
was
んだ。
like, is it a meat grinder?
It is not a correct. Okay, so
Not a meat grinder.
so we both missed one.
Damn it!
If I get the next one, then we're even. But we're not even yet. Right? Okay. I will tell you what it is. This is a pencil sharpener.
What?
It's a pencil
この
sharpener
悪
that you
魔
can
が
find
ど
in
のス
every
キルを
single
引き継ぐ
classroom.
のだ。
Every
心の
classroom.
準備はでき
Primary school, even middle school. Yeah, like every single school used to have one of these in every classroom. It would usually be mounted to a cabinet or even the wall. And you could just stick a pencil in on the other end.
この
The
悪魔
cabinet.
がど
And
の
then
スキルを引
turn
き
the,
継ぐ
turn
心
the
の
grinder,
準
the
備は
handle
でき
sharpen the pencil. And, might I add, this thing was incredibly bad at sharpening pencils. It was like notoriously really bad.
Oh, no, I see it now because I
こ
know
の
there
悪
was
魔が
some
本
pencil
当に
sharpeners
必
that
要
were
だ。
really cute.
ど
And they
の
were
ス
like,
キルを引き継ぐの
they
だ。
had
心
like
の準備はで
it
きた
didn't look industrial.
This is
Uh-huh.
this is the thing that would be mounted in a classroom.
Oh.
Like a public school would buy 500 of these and put them in every
こ
single
の悪
classroom.
魔が本当に必要か。
Yeah.
この悪魔が本当にどのスキルを引き継ぐのだ。心の準備はできたか。
Oh!
ゆく
It looks like a meat grinder.
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
I'm catching up.
Oh. Okay, next one.
Next one, I'm ready.
Okay.
この悪魔が本当に必要
Okay.
か。どのスキルを引き
This
継ぐ
one,
の
you
だ。
have to
心の
guess
準
what it
備は
entails.
でき
So I tell you what it is. You have to tell me what it entails. Okay. So you have to explain the concept of this to me. Okay.
But you're gonna tell me the name? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
た。この
It's
悪
not
魔
a
どの
thing.
スキ
It's
ルを
like
引き
it's
継ぐ
not
の
like
だ。
a physical
心
object.
の準備はできたか。
There is kind of. Yeah. So you have to explain to me the purpose of this. Oh no, that doesn't sound good. Do you know what this is?
I think I know the concept of the snatch. Yeah.
好みを述べるがいい。
Maybe
さ
I'm
あ、選択の時間だ。
Here's the thing, like I never used it, but I
こ
do.
の
I know
悪魔が
that I
ど
know
の
like
スキルを
what
引
it,
き継ぐの
what
だ。
it is.
心の準備はできたか。
Like I know what Snapchat is, but you know, like I've never used it. And I've heard streaks. Like I know that. Okay.
さあ、選択の
And
時
I have to
間
be like 100% correct. There's no way you're not gonna.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
このどの
Okay,
ス
so I know what
キルを引
Snapchat
き
is.
継ぐの
Like I
だ。
know what the app
心の
does.
準
And
備
basically
は
what
できた
Snapchat
か。
is, it's a video sharing app. and after a set amount of time, the video disappears, right?
Yeah.
That's what makes Snapchat different from, say, like Instagram or Twitter, like videos and stuff like that. Like those stay until you delete it. But Snapchat, the thing that makes it different is that like you post a video and after a set amount of time, I actually don't know the exact content. Please don't make me know the exact content. So say like 20, whatever. Like it's just a set amount of time it disappears. So the concept of Snapchat is that you need to upload videos that are interesting, and then people will follow you.
Okay.
And then they watch your videos. Right? Snapchat like whether your followers like doesn't miss the videos you upload. Like if they're watching them and they're not missing any of your videos. And then if they miss one, they lose their streak.
I feel bad. Should I give it to him? I feel bad. It's a good guess. It's really good.
I'll take one. Like, tell me.
I mean, okay, do you want to try it with the No, it's the thing. I didn't send anything. The one that I drew there. Do you see that? Black box with the red line.
With the red line.
What do you think that is?
これどのスキルを引き継ぐのだ。心の準備はできたか。
I have no idea. I actually have no idea. I'll take the L. I lost this one, so I'm done.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Snapchat daily streak is it was a really good guess. So pretty much on Snapchat you can send snaps to friends, you know.
Okay.
And it's not just like a Instagram story type thing.
Okay.
You can technically just send direct messages through the Snapchat. And if you Snapchat a person every single day and they Snapchat you back every single day, you start what is called a streak. And then next to their name, the counter would start with like a fire emoji, and that tells you how many days you've streaked for with this person. But they always have to respond to you every single day, and you have to respond to them every single day. So there was this thing that it got really big where you would want to keep a streak going for as long as you can. Right, and this this photo thing that I drew here refers to when you have so many streaks and your only purpose of sending a Snapchat is to continue the streak. Normally you would mass send a black screen with a red S to signify that.
How would I know that? How does that count as a like? How would I look at it? It's just a black box with the red S. Like, how would I? That's not a clue. I mean, I took this L because I've never actually used the app, and there's no way, you know, this is a legitimate loss, right? And especially because I know what Snapchat is. Like, I know what the. But like, this is not a clue, Senpai. Come on.
Okay, but you know, that was a really good guess. I feel bad.
No.
No.
That's not. I play by the rules because I think the easy stuff ends. Like. I'm hopefully, if you lose every single one from here on out and I catch one, then I can catch up and we're dead even, right?
Okay, that's
I'm only behind by one, even though I'm 1 for 3 right now, you're 2 for 3, right?
Yeah.
Wait, 2 for 3? You're 2 for 3, okay. Okay, man.
If it wasn't a black box with a red S, I think the other most commonly sent mass Snapchat streak photo was like a picture of like your shoulder. Like you would just quickly snap a picture of his shoulder and just write like a red S over.
To my mind, that's kind of like cheating. Like, no? I don't know. If your goal is
in what way?
Like if you're trying to keep a streak going, but like you're just tired and you don't want to actually send. Because the point of Snapchat is to send entertaining videos. It's like you're not entertaining someone with just a blank screen with like an S.
Yeah, 100%. But it's also to like just individual people. It's not like to the public.
Yeah.
That's dumb. Of course it's dumb. Most Zoomer things are dumb. That's the point of being Zoomer, is to be dumb. I did this every day, by the way.
Did you do the blank screen? Oh, come on. That's a good screen.
Okay. The blank screen was on the days I really couldn't be bothered. Most of the time, it was the hair shot. It was the hair over the shoulder shot where you couldn't see my face with the red S. That's what I used to do.
I mean, what I would do if I just had literally nothing and I had a pet, it would just be like a pet video, right? Because everybody loves pet videos, and like, you know, the pet will never act the same way twice. Just, here you go, video of my pet, like a cat or whatever. That's what I moved on. Yeah. But anyways, I'll take the L. Alright. Number four.
Okay, number 4. Okay.
Do you know what that is?
Cool. Okay, that's the record button. I have no clue what this is. The mini recorder?
It is not.
It's not a mini. It's got a record button! What is it? Oh wait, is that a volume? I don't know what that is.
And we're back in, boys.
Oh no! What is it?
So you have to give up, like, you just have no idea what it is, right?
I have no clue what it is. I think the only thing I can understand from that is the record button, and it's not a mini recorder that you secretly
It's not a
record
recorder.
people from.
It's
okay.
not. It's not. Okay, I will tell you what it is. I'm gonna give you the name. It's known commonly by 2 names, right?
Okay.
And I'm gonna see if you know it. Okay.
Okay.
So the first name, the original, like the official name that it's called, is called a pager. Do you know what a pager is?
No.
Do you know what a beeper is? It's also called a beeper, but that's more of like a colloquial term. Okay, it's a pager. So this, how do I explain this to people? Do you understand that there was a point in time in human society before cell phones existed? Do you understand that there was a point in time in human society before cell phones existed? Like, can that enter your consciousness? Can you imagine a time where cell phones did not exist? That's really patronizing. This is a senpai. I can't talk this way to a senpai. I'm sorry. Okay, this pager existed. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. It was really funny.
A pager existed.
Can I be honest? It never crossed my mind.
I mean, like, it's so patronizing because, of course, like, before electricity existed, like, in medieval ages, like, oh, no, they still had cell phones, right? Like, of course, like, cell phones didn't exist in the past, right? A pager existed, like, right before cell phones were invented.
Oh.
Like 5 years before the cell phone was invented, the pager was invented. And what a pager does is it works, it has, like, reception, and it works wirelessly, kind of like the way that a cell phone does, right? But the only thing that it could do is you would go to a phone, like a landline phone that was connected, right, to the wall, or you could go to, like, a payphone. You know what a payphone is? It's not in the thing.
Payphone, yes.
Okay, the other way is you could go to a payphone, or you could go, like, from home. You just need access to a working telephone. You could type down the number of the pager, and the pager had a normal, like, phone number, right? So you punch in the number of the pager, and it would call the pager, and then once it was connected, you could punch in more numbers, right? And usually you would punch in the number of the phone that you were calling from, right? And then the pager in the person that you were trying to call would get the phone number, right? They would get the phone number on that dial-up, and they would be like, okay, someone is paging me. They want to talk to me. They would go to the nearest phone, and they would call that number and call back the person that tried to call them, and then they would do their phone conversation. So it's kind of like an alert, like a mobile answering machine to let you know that somebody wanted to talk to you pretty urgently. And there was a definitely less than legal group of people that used this for nefarious purposes, but also doctors used it. It was pretty common for doctors in hospitals to use pagers. There was like...
I don't know if it's coming across, but I'm so confused right now.
Wait. Did you not understand the purpose of a pager? Like, just that...
I did. Okay, so it alerts you if someone was calling you?
You could call alright, so a pager is basically a pager is like a machine that receives text messages. You can't send them, but you can receive text messages, right? But instead of text messages, it's just numbers. Like, you can't send letters, it's just numbers. So it's like a text message receiving device that only receives numbers. And how it works is that you receive a number, and it's usually a phone number.
Okay.
And your brain is like, somebody wants you to call them. You need to talk to them urgently. and then you take that number, you go to a landline phone, and you dial the number that they gave you, and then they would pick up on the other end. They'd be like, okay, here's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Why wouldn't they just call them direct? Wait, hold on. Need to think before I speak. Okay, that's a stupid question. Wait a second.
Why wouldn't they call them directly? We got her, boys! We got her! She completely has no idea what the concept of a pager is. We got her! Got her!
Why not? Because you can call a landline, can't you?
You could call, but how would you know that someone wanted to talk to you? How would you know that?
Because you would call them. What?
No, if somebody... Alright, so for example, let's say you're a doctor. You like imagine that you're a doctor, and you're doing and you're doing your rounds in the hospital, right?
Yeah.
And let's say another doctor is like, I urgently need to get in contact with Dr. Bales because a patient of hers is like going south. Like we need her at this patient right now. But like, how do we tell her that? Because cell phones don't exist. So they would like page you immediately, and then you get the number, and you're like, oh, okay, somebody needs me. You would go to like one of the hospital phones and pick up, and they'd be like, Dr. Bales, like we need to get over to like room 101, like immediately, because like your patient is yeah.
I guess.
And then another group of people would use it, but they're not like they're the opposite of doctor. They're bad people would also use it for other things, but I'm not going to tell you what that is.
Bad people, okay.
Yeah. So
but in my mind, it was like, if you're just chilling at home with the landline, why would you need someone to tell you they want to call you instead of just calling the landline?
Here's the thing. When I was younger, before cell phones existed, it was very trendy for kids to have these because the group of bad people would be like, it's cool they have. I want to. So kids would have pagers, but they would have nothing to use it for, and people would send stupid. Like, you know the message where like you could write hello with numbers, right?
Yeah.
We used to do that. Like we used to page each other, and it was incredibly expensive because each time you page someone, it cost like 80 cents, and then you could turn the pager upside down.
Money?
It costs a lot of money to send like to page someone. It costs like an insane amount of money. You could get like a flat rate plan, or you could like it would be like per page, and it would be very, very insanely expensive. So
oh my God.
Kids really loved it, and it was like considered really cool, and it was dumb because yeah, like you said, what use would a child have for a pager? But this was 5 years. In the span of like 5 years before cell phones were invented, because obviously, like after the invention of a cell phone, like who would use a pager, right?
Oh.
But mostly
doctors. Wait, this only sends numbers, right?
Yeah, only numbers.
Wait, did you used to send messages like the thing that you did on the calculator?
Like hello and stuff like that, but I did not have a pager. Thanks to only like rich kids could have these because the pager itself, I think I remember it costing like $120 to $150 for the machine, right? And then it required like essentially a cell phone plan because it's like it's on the wireless network, so it would require a plan, and the plan would get really expensive, and family would be like, well, you're an idiot. Like, what is an idiot child going to use a pager for? We're not going to give you one. But I remember desperately wanting one because all the cool kids in school had it, but I never had one.
That's like me and the iPod Touch. I really wanted one because the cool kids had one.
But an iPod Touch is useful, right? You can listen to music. It's like a calculator. You can watch videos. You can do like a lot of stuff with it. A pager. I mean, Senpai, you've listened to my explanation of what a pager is. Like, what use does it have? Like, what? It can't play music. It can't do anything. And some kids really wanted it. And it's like nuts. Anyways, I'll take the win.
I've never been more confused in my life.